Are you as excited about getting back on the golf course as I am this spring? Today we're going to give you tip number 4 of our 5-part series on some basic elements to get your putting stroke back in shape before you get out there to the golf course so you can pick up right where you left off end of last summer. Today we are going to, in our tip number 4, we're going to get kind of back to the basics and make sure that you have a good setup routine so that when you get out to the golf course and you pick your line that you want to hit it on, you're setting up the exact same way, ball position and everything, and that's going to help get you back to your normal consistency when you hit the ground running this spring. So you all might want to have your own certain setups. Some of you may not have any type of setup, but I really would encourage you to develop a setup routine so that you can get the ball position exactly the same and make the same stroke, so you're not trying to manipulate anything during the actual stroke you're taking. So my setup routine is like pretty basic. I like to set the club up down my intended line, which today we're using the Delta Putt Max. The lines are, pre-printed on the mat. The puck is 3-sided. Choose whichever skill level you want to start with. I'm just going to start on amateur, but I like to square the putter right down this intended line. I always like to pick kind of a intermediate target to square that up to. Set the putter down first. Then I like to get up, make sure. And a lot of this is kinetic feel or kinesthetic feel. Eyes over the ball. Mine I like just slightly inside, but you want to set up the same way every time. I've got an alignment stick right here, and this is kind of a trick to start off and just double check yourself. So this is parallel to my intended line. Let's see if that feels good. And what you can do with the alignment stick in place, you can literally just put like a quarter down on each foot, which is gonna give you, that's my typical stance. Ball position is just barely slightly forward of center for me. Yours may vary, but we'll get that later. If you're out on a putting green, you can do the same thing. Put alignment stick down, mark with a quarter, and then put a mark behind your ball. If this were just a putting green and you don't have your lines, that way, after you make a putt with the ball, you can put another ball back down and set up exactly the same way every single time. What that does, when you get back out there and you're on the green putting a golf ball, your body just will settle in. You get used to this position. That assures you making a good, consistent stroke. So anyway, what I'll do, I've already set up here. So I'm going to make the first stroke, and I would have made that. I got a little bit heely on that, but I'm going to move that dime out of the way, and then I'm going to move back just a foot at a time, and I'm going to go through this routine every single time. Walk through it. Square my putter. That feels pretty good. Okay. By forcing yourself to set up every single time, you've got to do that on the green when you're out there playing your rounds. So work on this and make sure that setup routine gets consistent every single time, and that's going to help your consistency of making the putts. And here again. I can feel I set up a little bit ahead that time, so I'm going to just do a little bit of waggle till my body and vision and everything else, kind of developing muscle memory. That feels good. Okay, and then on the fourth one, square it, set it up. Do that out on the golf course. If you get feeling like you're not that comfortable over it, and you've got a Delta putt, what I like to do is get squared up, and usually take 4 or 5, maybe 10 putts where I walk through this routine, get my feet consistent there, right down the hole. But I can just reach back and putt make putts exactly the same place every single time. And you can do that on a Delta Putt mat, or you can do it with a golf ball out on the golf course. But that's a good way to get your body and your mind and your whole kinesthetic feel back, so that when you get out there the first time, you're ready to go and you'll make a lot of putts. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We'd love to have you subscribe. And we're hoping that this spring we get some good weather and you can get back out on the golf course before too much longer. Beautiful day today, and I might just head out there this afternoon. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Hey, are you